G'day guys and welcome back to Primal Waters. Today we're going to have a look at this story I've come across. It was released on July 7th and it's about great white sharks could stalk the waters or UK waters by 2050, as some claim they're already here. Now before I go on to this story here, there's heaps of more great white shark news stories that I'm going to try and get through over the next couple of days. I've been off because I've been unwell, so this is, I think, 5 days ago since I did my last video, so we'll get cracking into it for this month of July. But I found this one quite interesting about great white sharks off UK waters. I've never really heard any official stories of actual sightings, but there are definitely stories from fishermen who have said that they've encountered these sharks. Now, I can't see why not that you could not see these sharks off the UK waters. It really, I guess, depends on what type of food source or the food source that these guys could feed off in these areas, fish, seals, sea lions, and stuff like that. So, but it wouldn't surprise me at some stage in the future that you might actually start finding these sharks in your water, which would be quite interesting as well. But we'll have a quick look at this story here. Like with any other story I come across and share with you on my channel, I will link it in the description bar down below, so you can go and have a read for yourself. And I think there's a video there to watch as well, to check out. So warmer waters off the coast of Devon and Cornwall could result in more sightings of the fearsome ocean predator in the coming decades. It's got here, great white sharks could become regular visitors to Britain's waters by 2050 due to global warming. I don't understand that global warming stuff. Like, great whites, they love cool temperature waters anyway. South Australian waters during winter, that's the best time to actually come across great whites, and it's fairly cold, so I don't know what that's got to do with it. One expert has warned the fearsome ocean may soon stalk the coast of Devon and Cornwall as climate change causes oceans to become warmer, forcing them to migrate north. There are already 40 different species and an estimate of 10 million sharks in our waters, but that number could be set to grow over the coming decades. Dr. Ken Collins from the University of Southampton said he saw no reason why there should not be great white sharks in UK waters by then. The giant 15-foot predators are regularly found in colder waters off South Africa, which are similar to that of Cornwall, he added. Great whites have struggled with a slight image problem since the 1975 thriller Jaws, but we may have to get used to their unsettling presence if his predictions is to be believed. It is likely we will be seeing more sharks spread from warmer regions such as the Med seas towards our waters in the UK over the next 30 years, he said. But he also warned that rising plastic waste and overfishing could decrease their overall population. He added, though, while the potential number of shark species around the UK may increase in the next few decades, the overall number of sharks, especially large ones, will fall as a result of overfishing, plastic waste, and climate change. Well, I kind of disagree with him saying about the overall numbers of larger sharks decreasing. I reckon you're going to find it over the next 10, 20, 30 years, you're actually going to start to see an increase of sightings of larger great white sharks due to the fact that some countries have these animals as protected species, and because of that, it gives the chance for these sharks to actually live their full age, which we do know now that male great white sharks can live up to 70 years, and female great white sharks are around about 40 years. So if they can reach their age limit, and you're definitely going to start to see lots more larger sharks out there, and stories of them as well, which would be quite interesting. Sightings of the great whites were reported by fishermen in Cornwall recently, adding to speculation that they have already migrated from warmer African and I can't even say that word. I'm just going to say Med Ashley Lane, who runs Ashley's Fishing Trips from Penginton in South Devon, said great white sharks are there now. I'm sure of it. I've not seen one myself, but I do speak to a lot of fishermen who say they have. I think species like this swim off Devon coast would be a great thing and definitely a good for trade. People would love to see that sort of thing. But he added, it's been a very quiet year for sightings. We have had no sharks or whales, and there have been loads over the past 2 years. So, and some speculations are yet to be convinced that there is any truth in these rumours and point to a lack of concrete proof. So it just goes on about Ali Hood, Director of Conservation of Sharks Trust, said the stories come out year after year, but there is yet to be tangible evidence of even a I can't say that word, so I'm going to skip it. Visit into UK waters. This latest story being a case in point, an angler report fishermen's claims to have seen white sharks. When and where was the sighting, and perhaps most importantly, where are the photos? The mystery to many shark fans and biologists alike is why don't we have white sharks in our seas? Many of us waiting on evidence for many years with bated breath. So there you go. So like I said, I'll link this story down below. This is for my UK subscribers. I think every year there's always stories of white sharks being sighted in UK waters. I can't see why not, but if there's a food source there for them, then you'll probably have them there. But I don't know what your marine animals. I think you got a lot of seals out that way, so I'll have to have a look at that down the track. But there you go, guys. That's that story for you. Feel free to drop a comment down below if you're from the UK. Good luck with the cricket tomorrow night. But remember, guys, hit that subscribe button, share this video, and if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.